Rake. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. The words. Do ghosts exist?
No.
What about Bigfoot?
No.
Chupacabras? No. Rake.
Nope.
Skinwalkers?
No. Sorry.
Vampires?
No.
Lesbian?
Mac, that's not what it says.
And how will we ever know? You play as Gordon Davis, a scientist, a traveller, and an explorer of unknown creatures and unusual events.
So what is Rake then? Well, it's an indie horror game that's released. It's not in early access according to Steam, which is very refreshing news. The problem is it should be in early access because it's a right fucking mess, which I'm going to go into now. For starters, it looks awful. I mean, the coloration, the saturation on this is awful. It needs colour correcting completely. I can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to make a big contrast between night and day, but mate, you've gone way overboard on the fucking colours. You need sunglasses. You actually need sunglasses to play this game. It's just awful. It gives you a headache. It's just ridiculous. Through the day, what you do is you're in the middle of the woods in your RV. You've got a tent and all this kind of stuff, and a pig pen. You've got a pig pen. You've got homing pigs that come back to the pig pen, and you walk around and explore the world. And you mount cameras. You've got these cameras in your RV. You pick them up and you mount them around the place. Anywhere where there's a red dot is a camera mount, and you can mount these cameras. You explore the area. There's hides where you might find bear traps. There's another gun lying around somewhere. I'm not going to tell you where it is, but there's a sniper rifle. Sorry, is it a sniper rifle? It's a stick with a sight on it. It's awful. It's the worst sniper rifle I've ever seen, ever in a game. It's kind of like he holds it. I mean, I know you don't put the scope to your eye in a sniper rifle, but you don't put it at arm's fucking length either. It's miles away from your face. It's shit. So I wouldn't even bother going for the sniper rifle. But anyway, there's hides around the place, and you can scope the land out and see where you're going to go and all the rest of it. And then, all the time, at the bottom of the screen, there's a little timer ticking away till night time. And it takes forever. You can accelerate it by going into your RV and clicking on that skip day. There's nothing to see, really. So night time, it just happens. There's no transition. It's just like daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime. It's just instant with the loading screen. And so at nighttime, the rake comes out to get you, and you have to kill it. You have a shotgun, and if you want the sniper rifle, if you go and get it, and all your little cameras. So you go in your RV, you watch the little camera monitor, and when there's any movement near any of the cameras, it lights up red. And so you click on that, and then you have a look, and you try and make out what's going on amidst all the fucking jumpy horribleness that is in this fucking game with the cameras. The cameras are so overdone. He tried to get a little bit of interference, jumpiness going on, but he's totally overdone it again. This guy just overdoes everything. I mean, from the colour saturation of daytime to the fucking horrific camera jumping at night time. They're not even infrared cameras. I mean, why you would bring cameras out that aren't infrared, I'll ever. But they're just, it's awful. So you think that, oh shit, I've got a bloody migraine after playing daytime, so thank goodness it's night. No, night gives you an even worse migraine because it fucks with your brain as it jumps all over the place. So get out the RV, forget the RV, and go and find the rake somewhere else. And I've got a top tip for you guys. A top tip. If you were really out there, where would you be? You'd want to be in a place that's protected from your three sides, one way in, one way out. So you go to your tent, and there's a tent, alright? And there's windows open, but the rake doesn't seem to understand how it can get through this major obstacle of a cloth window. So you put a bear trap at the entrance of the tent, and you stand there with your gun, and that's it, game over. The rake will try to get in the door, and every time it hits the man trap, it'll stop and go, ah, and then you shoot it in the balls, and then it runs away, then it'll come back, ah, shoot him in the balls, runs away, comes back, shoot him in the balls, rinse and repeat until rake dies. That's the game. The AI in this is fucking woeful, guys. Absolutely. This has got very positive on the Steam store. Everybody is masturbating over this game, and it's broken completely. utterly broken. And even if you're not in a tent with a man trap at the door, a bear trap, it'll just still run up to you, slash at you, then run away. It's such a shame, guys, because the concept of this game is brilliant. The idea that you're in the middle of the wood, that you're hunting this mythical creature, and you've got these cameras set up, you've got an RV, a tent, there's a few other places of interest around that you can maybe hide. You don't have a hell of a lot of guns, you don't have a hell of a lot of ammo, you got a torch, and you've got these wildlife running around, and you can even mount a camera on the pig cam, guys. It's such a great concept, and it's an amazing immersion builder, because if you watch me stream, there's the link, you can actually feel the tension. You can see how it just f***s with me for a good hour, and I'm absolutely a nervous wreck. It does it so well. It's one of the best games I've played for building up tension, building up stress, building up immersion, because you don't know where it's coming from, you don't know what it really looks like, and then it'll take a camera out, and it just, you're thinking, fucking hell, this thing is just horrific, it's just going to come and get us, and you start and get paranoid every time you hear a noise. You think it's the rake, but then if you look, it's a pig or a deer, and it's brilliant. He's done a brilliant job at building up the tension, but it's kind of like at that point he says, oh fuck it, oh fuck it, hey fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, let's just release the cunt as it is. I can't be fucking bothered anymore. I just fucking can't. Let's just release it for £3 I know it's broken, but I'm so fucking tired. I just can't be arsed anymore. The fuckers will still buy it. All the pricks will still give it a thumb up and a positive review. I'll still get me fucking money. Who cares? That's the way I kind of see it. And it's a shame, because it's such a shame that this game could have been amazing, but it's turned out to be a big pile of fucking horse manure. It really has. I can't possibly. How can I recommend this to anybody when all you have to do to beat the game is stand in a fucking tent with a trap in front of you and go lol 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 bang 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 bang? You can't. I can't. And what's the fucking people giving this positive? Very positive. Let's read a one, shall we? Let's pick a random fucking review. Let's say, based off a well-known creepypasta and urban legend under the same name, pros can get pretty scary at night. Lots of stuff to do and multiplayer is coming. You can strap a camera to a pig. Smart AI. Smart AI! Mate! Cons. The rake could use some more work cosmetically. I can't put many cons, as the game is well worth $5. If you're a fan of creepypasta or just horror in general, you should pick this game up. No, you fucking shouldn't. You shouldn't pick this game up because it's fucking broken. You can kill the cunt in any building with a door. Just put a fucking trap there and it'll just run to the trap and fuck off again. And there's the phone. Shit.
It was the personal loan that maybe for a car or for home improvement, if you could recall that.
And I've never had a loan out for a car or home improvements.
It was a personal use.
It was what, sorry?
It was a personal loan for a personal use.
Oh, there was the sex doll one, that giant one with the real hair. I got a loan out for that, yes. That was £2,000.
Do you remember you had a loan in the past which is paid off?
Yes. I actually defaulted on that loan. I didn't pay it off. I escaped from the country, and I'm actually living in Brazil now in a tent. So, anyway, the rake's coming. Sorry about that, guys. But seriously, what was I saying? Yes, the rake is why you shouldn't buy the game, because at the end of the day, it's got so many feelings. I mean, as much as it builds up the atmosphere, as it does in a great way, it just collapses catastrophically at the combat and the AI. What that guy's talking about with great AI, I just don't. It's got the worst AI ever. It's like the guy just gave up, and it's a shame because it could have been brilliant. It really, really could. So I'm not going to give this the thumbs up, as much as it was a great build up to the actual combat, but then a massive letdown. How? That's not the bell, Mac, that's your mouse. Sorry. That's the first time I've missed the bell. Peripheral vision failed me. I saw something out the corner of my eye, thought it was a bell, and
It was... I feel like a prick.
I feel like a prick.
That's going to look terrible. I should have edited that out, but I can't because I'm such an honest guy. And if you're going to fail, you're going to fail.
And on that bombshell of me failing to go, I give you Rake.
And it's not worth a buy, unfortunately.